In this video, I'm going to show you how to scrape Instagram for thousands of viral ideas. Step number 1. Just go in here and put a URL to any Instagram page that you might like. Step number 2, select what to scrape, either recent video or last days. Then you click the number here that we can select, maybe the last 7 videos or so, and all we need to do then is to click on scrape, and just like that it gets automatically updated right here in Airtable. So I want to show you how to set this up in 3 simple steps. It's so easy, anyone can do it, even if you are a lazy milk drinker. If you're creating content, it's really important that you find out which ideas work in your niche, because you'll figure out what the audience actually wants so you can get better content ideas and grow faster on social media. So let's set this up right now, starting with step number 1, set up Airtable. So this is Airtable, and if you've tried Google Sheets or Excel before, you can pretty much figure out how to use Airtable. But the main reason that we're using Airtable is because you can create automation buttons. If I click here, we can send all this data to an automation, and then we can basically make any automation run to do a lot of work for us. So if you want a copy of this exact Airtable here, not only with Instagram, but it has all the social medias as well, you can just head over to our community, AI Mate. Then you can go to the classroom, click on copy my automations and agents, scroll to the bottom to the social scraper agent, and then you can click on this Airtable base. This is the exact same base that I have right here. Then all you need to do is to click on this drop down, click on these 3 dots and duplicate the base. Once you've done that, you have duplicated the base and you're ready to go with your own Airtable. Signing up to AI Mate is free, so if you want to follow along with this tutorial, just hop in there, grab your blueprints and templates, and continue with this tutorial. I'll show you how the automation and scraper works in a minute, but before that, I need to teach you about the scraping button. So if we zoom in closer here and we click on this button, edit field, you can see that what actually happens is that we send a URL formula. And I'll make it a little bit bigger for you so you see exactly what happens. We trigger this webhook, and if you think this is complicated, it really is as simple as copy and paste. So stick with me here. Then we send the name that we are scraping, the URL, what to scrape, number of days. So basically all the data in this Airtable is sent to an automation that we're going to use in a later stage. But this part is the most important part you need to set up right now. So if we head back to the social scraper, you can see that this module here, the webhook, is what triggers everything. And if you click on it, you can see that this is the webhook link. If you were to set this up yourself, you would just click on this one, you would click on add, and you would have a new webhook. I recommend naming it something like today's date and what is the context of it. You can, for example, say scraper. Then you will get a link here that you just have to copy address to clipboard. You need to go back to the social scraper. You need to select everything before the question mark here, and then you need to paste. Just like that. Did you see it change? Oh no, it didn't change because it's the same exact webhook. But for you, it would look a little bit different because it is a different webhook, so it has a little different ending. But as long as you've copied and pasted the correct webhook, you can basically trigger all the automations inside of this AI trigger agent. And all you need to do now is to click on save. Just like that, you have set up your first automation button. Really good job. Let's go to step number 2, set up the scraper. So as you can see, what we're going to use is Appify because they're the best at web scraping, as well as this actor called the Instagram scraper. You see that the pricing here is $2.30 for 1,000 results. You get free $5 credits to Appify, completely free every single month. So even if you have a free plan, you can scrape 2,000 results per month. Pretty crazy, right? for completely free. So all we need to do is to click on go to console, but the fast way is really to go into AI Mate again, go down here, find the IG Appify actor, click on it, and you will land on a task that we have created specifically for this automation. As you can see, this is on the inside, and what you need to do here is to customize it so it looks like this. We've added a link in here. We have clicked on scrape profile reels. If you want to scrape posts, comments, details of a profile, etc., you can scrape that as well. We care more about reels around here, so that's why we have it set there. But if you care about posts, go for posts only. Then you have a couple of run options, but these are optional. And the last thing you need to do when it comes to the Appify task is to actually click on create a task. So here, this is how we're going to connect it with Make in the later stages. So I recommend you have today's date, May 15, and TT scrape. Nope, it's not TikTok, it's IG scrape. Cool. So once we've done that and we can easily identify it in a list of drop-downs, click on continue and you just set up your first scraper ready to go, ready to get started and triggered with the automation button. So let's hop to step number 3, set up the automation. So this is the automation. It may look complicated and it also may look like this is some sort of phallic shape that is going on the bottom half. It's not. It's just an automation. Okay, calm down. It's not complicated at all. Okay, it's not like talking to a girl. It's way simpler than that. And we're going to set it up right now. So how we have created this is that we have one router for Instagram, one for TikTok, one for YouTube, etc. The one we're going to focus on right now is Instagram. And if you look at it, it is really just 3 modules that are duplicated by 2. This one scrapes the last videos. This one scrapes the last days. So you might remember that from the step in the beginning. The only thing that you need to do if you have copied the entire blueprint that I highly recommend is to go to AI Mate, click on the Make Master Blueprint. Then when you get to the inside, just click on these 3 dots in the bottom, click on Import Blueprint, and then upload the file that you just downloaded. What's going to happen is that you'll load the entire thing right here. And if you only want the Instagram scraper, I recommend unlinking this, and unlinking all of them basically, except the Instagram scraper. And then we can set up only the Instagram scraper if that's the only thing you want. If you want to set up the entire social scraper, I highly recommend checking out the video inside of school here to set up the entire thing, even with LinkedIn, even with newsletters. But how would you set this up right now? Well, you remember Appify, we just click on it. Make sure you click on the connection part here and select your Appify connection. Then in the tasks menu, remember we actually created it TT May 15. Oh, I said TT again. IG May 15, just like that. And here we have the JSON override. So you can see here that these are custom variables that we're sending to the scraper. And the only thing that we're changing is the URL. So basically the profile link that we're changing. And second, we're changing how many days that we want to scrape from. This all happens from the previous modules that you sent through the webhook. So you don't really have to change much if you just copy pasted the blueprint. So basically you don't have to do anything here. But if you don't and haven't downloaded the blueprint, just take a screenshot of this right now, put it into ChatGPT so you get the text. Now also, we need to make sure that it runs synchronously. And I mess up that name every time. Well, what this does is basically once it finishes, it continues the automation so we don't have to have a sleep module. That's too complicated for you. Okay, sit back, get your milk, and let's go to the next one. For this one, in this module right here, literally all you need to do is to change the connection, then make sure you have the default dataset ID, and that is taken from this one, and just save it. For Airtable, the only thing that you have to change is the connection, then to change the base, And remember that this should be called something like Social Scraper Agent for AI Mate's copy. If you have duplicated it, if you set up a custom name for it, just find that custom name that you have created. Make sure the table is IG Fire icon, but if you downloaded the blueprint, all of this should be filled out for you. But if you never tried any of this, basically what we are doing is taking all the information we got from the scraper and putting that into Airtable. So the URL, the post type, the captions, the view video count, the likes count, etc. We get all that data from the Apify scraper, put it into Airtable. Really cool stuff. So once you've set all of this up, you are basically good to go. We can just click on save, and now your X days post is finished. If you want to set up the second one as well, it goes as fast as this. Click on it. Make sure you have the correct Apify connection. Make sure that you have the IG May 15. Make sure you have all of this included here. Click on save. Click on the get data set. Make sure you have the correct connection. Then Airtable, once again, make sure you have the correct Social Scraper Agent set up, and then click on save. Bam! We just did it. But does it work? Well, there's only one way to find out. We're not going to click on run once. We're going to click on save, and then make sure to click on immediately as data arrives. And once you've toggled this one on, you can click on the back icon, and now this automation should be working perfectly every single time that you click on this button. So you don't have to go back into the automation again and click on run once and stuff like that. All you need to do is to click this button, and it should work every single time, even months into the future. This one has been very consistent. So we go to the Instagram profile icon. We can select recent videos or last days. I'm gonna do the last 10 videos here from Alex Hermosi. I'm gonna make sure that it's saved in the top as well. And then I'm gonna click on scrape. If you are running this for the first time, make sure that you get the accepted in the top left. And now you see it light up in the automation itself. And then in the Airtable, you will see that it's all filled out. So you can check here, this one got 25,000 views. You can check out the description here of the Instagram. You can click here to actually check out the link itself. This one got a lot of views and likes, so we can check this one out. 10 years later, this is one of the videos, and he has basically created it into a video, even though it's a post, which is a pretty interesting strategy nonetheless. He probably knows the algorithm, and it's got a lot of likes. So just like that, you set up the Airtable, you set up the make connection, and you set up the Instagram scraper. So really good job. I really hope that this one helped. If you want more help with building automations or setting this up, go to AI Mate. Once again, click on copy my automations and agents inside of the classroom. Go to the Social Scraper Agent. And if you don't only want Instagram, you can set up all the different social scrapers we have by following this video here. So hopefully this was helpful to you. Make sure you subscribe if you want to build more AI agents and automations, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.